Did you know that you don't have to pay anyone to fix your credit? Did you know that actually fixing your credit is something that you can do for yourself? That fixing your own credit is the least inexpensive way to get your credit life in order. For the majority of for the majority of you may not know, for those that know me personally, that at some point in my prior life before becoming a realtor, I did do bankruptcy and financial counseling, and also with that there was a credit consulting involved. Most of the persons that came to us for credit consulting were those that were attempting, say, to buy a home, primarily first-time homeowners. So with that, in my experience, the number one thing that we saw that was a detriment to a person's credit history was the appearance of duplicate accounts. So what a duplicate account is that, say, like, for example, it would be one account appearing multiple times. So meaning that oftentimes, like, maybe it was the nature of the account was medical. Maybe you went to, a UMC hospital here in Las Vegas. And then so after like 90 or 120 days, UMC determined, hey, you know what, this individual is not going to pay this account. They write it off their books. They consider it at a loss. Though they write it off their books, they tend to sell this account to, say, a credit collection agency. At one point, I can't think of any local credit credit collection agencies at this time, but say maybe they sell it to Century or something like that. But when perhaps again the original creditor was UMC, but UMC failed, though they wrote it off their books, they failed to update that information with the credit bureaus. And so again, now remember, they have sold that account to Century, so it's appearing once to under the original creditor, which is UMC, and then now second because they've sold it to Century. So maybe after like Century has this account for like 6 months, and then they also determine, hey, you know what, this individual isn't going to pay this account, and then now they sell it to another party. We'll call them, I don't know, what could we call this account? Fox Credit Collection or something like that. So now Fox Credit is considered the owner of this account. So you have it reporting with UMC, you have it reporting with Century, and now you have it reporting with the current owner, which is Fox. And so that one single account is appearing 3 times on your credit report. The point is, I know this story isn't very exciting, but the point is to let you know that that is, again, in my experience, the most detrimental thing to a person's credit. So it's a single account appearing multiple times. So not only does it further hurt your actual credit score number, it also affects your debt to income ratio, because we'll say that maybe the account was $3,000, the amount owed. So you're showing at $3,000 due to what did we say, UMC, $3,000 showing due to Century, and then now $3,000 due to Fox. So though the account is only $3,000, for the fact that it is appearing 3 times, it shows that you are actually on paper, though not true, in debt $9,000. So for the purpose of home purchase, when you initially go to get your credit, say if the loan officer draws your credit, it shows that you are $9,000 just on that one single account. And so it throws the debt to income ratio off, meaning that the debt to income ratio is higher than what is considered perhaps healthy. So if you have any questions, or if you have any interest in learning, say, more about credit and how you can repair your own credit at a very affordable, either doing it yourself digitally or even manually, I was like, a stamp costs you 55 cents. If you want to learn more about that, reach out. I am considering perhaps maybe doing a forum online, like a Q&A, to help you through your credit matters. So with the intent of getting you into a home. And did you know that with a 640 credit score, you can actually qualify for first-time home buyers here in the Las Vegas Valley? So reach out. I'd be very happy to be able to help you in the process.